As Special Rapporteur on Adequate Housing, I will be an independent expert of the United Nations, and I will have three tasks mainly. Firstly is to deal with individual complaints, individual communications that any person can submit from anywhere in the world. The second task is to push the boundaries of international human rights law by raising awareness of certain themes that have to do with the mandate of the Special Rapporteur. And the third task is to hold states to account by carrying out visits on site. And while the Special Rapporteur is in the country, they will meet with government officials, with lawyers, with academics, with NGOs, most importantly with people who suffer insecure housing situations. And then the Special Rapporteur will produce an independent report that will be presented to the government in question and also at the Human Rights Council of the United Nations. The international human rights system has been under attack, both politically and economically, for a number of years, but we have no better alternative. We need to make use of the system that we have, and that includes Special Rapporteurs. Special Rapporteurs also have a higher degree of flexibility in the way they apply international human rights norms compared with international courts or international treaty bodies, and that is an advantage. In my capacity as a Special Rapporteur on Adequate Housing, I will highlight on what happens to human rights on the ground, at the local level, closer to home. The real enjoyment of rights by people in the classroom, in schools, in cities, people who are in homelessness, people who are in insecure housing. Whether their living conditions are improved or not, that will really the indicator of whether human rights are making a difference or not. It is a huge honor and a great responsibility to be the next Special Rapporteur on Adequate Housing of the United Nations. I will be following the footsteps of a number of colleagues of mine who have been special procedure mandate holders in the past. People like Sir Nigel Rodley in relation to torture, and Paul Hunt in relation to health, for example. Specifically, Nigel, I had the privilege of meeting him when I was doing an internship at the United Nations Human Rights Office before coming to Essex as a student back in 2008. At the United Nations, everybody knew him as Sir Nigel, and I was really impressed, by his work and the recognition that he had. And then I came here, he was Nigel Rodley, he was my teacher, he was a colleague, and I was truly inspired by his work and by how he connected theory and practice, which is what we try to do really in our classrooms at the University of Essex.